Greetings, Keechlings. Keech Prime here with my live reaction of One Piece, Chapter 1130. Sorry for the wait. I've been out of the house. But anyway, the accused prince. So Loki? I guess? He is the prince of the giants. Being born like 60 years ago. Let's see here. Okay, so... oh, crap. Someone's stealing your sword, Yamato. Let's see. Yamato in the Holy Inari Shrine pilgrimage. Someone steals the katana while they sleep. Okay, let's see here. Listen up, warriors. We're calling off the search. What? We ain't found squat after all this searching. But I'm sure it'll be fine. What is up with you, Frankie? You can bet your ass they're alive. Thanks for looking, though. That's right. We'll just wait for them on Elbaf. They'll make their way there. God, they are very trusting of their of their crewmates. Oh my God, I forget how big Jinbei is. Him and Brook are like the same height. They'll make it their way there. Yeah, we've done all we can. Even my shark network is worn out. We appreciate your efforts. We're also out of food. Let's not starve ourselves to death. Because of Luffy. I see. I'm sure it'll be fine if your crew says so. It's decided. Set course for Elbaf, all ya slimy oafs. Yeah, let's toast our homecoming. But boss, we're out of food and booze. Gah gah gah. It's huge. Check out this tree. It's got to be thousands of years old, right? Meow. The fact that Luffy can even... Wait, is he talking about the tree beside the building? Or is he talking about Yggdrasil? I assume Yggdrasil because it's like right out there. It's not just that one. They're all so big. Is this a mountain? It's freaking cold here. Okay, so they are in a castle? So that was a castle this whole time. Okay. Here I thought it was just like a stone house or whatever. Good lord. Where does Rhodes come from? Is he like, a lord or something? His family? Look, there's a super long rope bridge. This place is so vast it's making me dizzy. Also, the rope bridge is going up to Yggdrasil, so I guess a lot of the giant world is built amongst the tree branches. Interesting. Giants are crossing the bridge. Hide. Ah! It's our friends, Gerd and Goldberg. Well, they're not really our friends, but we know them as nicer folk than that bastard Rhodes. I don't get Harding. Why did he let that crackpot join the crew in the first place? Oh my God, Rhodes was a weirdo from the get-go. Hoot! I love her owl. It's 'cause he's a skilled navigator. Okay, so cook and ship's doctor. I can't stand him. They may call him Loki the Shame of Elbaf, but he deserves that title even more. Damn. You're like, but wait a minute. Him living in a castle, presumably. Maybe he's like an offshoot of the royal family. Because, like, they're speaking about Loki as if he's, like, kind of just not royalty per se. Huh. Rhoda probably wouldn't mind you calling him that. Why? You're sure of what you saw, Piper? Wait, that's the owl's name? His crow was carrying a small ship, right? Hoot? We're meant to arrest intruders, but Roto keeps smuggling in intruders of his own. Get back, Luffy. But they look like nice people. Wait. God damn, they are huge. I sometimes forget how big giants are. Well, we'll let Elder Garul. Garul? Okay, so we have a new elder. Because it was Fallbeard and what was it, Mountain Beard, that were like the elders, or at least they were elders in terms of like the former captains, I think, of the giant pirates. So yeah. Also, Garul sounds familiar. Did you guys hear that? They said Elbaf, we finally made it! I'm so happy. I never thought I'd see such a giant babe. Hey, over here. Moron. Didn't you hear them? They're looking for intruders. Hmm? They turned around. They heard something. Probably our imagination, right? Rodo, you here? Wow. It's shaking it so long. Well, you better hurry. We'll have nowhere to go if more come. Oh my god, Luffy's literally running on the rope and there's fucking hungry wolves down there. Also the fact that the planks, it's like fucking Minecraft parkour to get across. Is Usopp crawling along? My god, now that I'm looking at it, those aren't even ropes. Those are tree vines or roots. Holy shit. This was made for giants. The gaps are too big. Keep going, Nami. I used to cross a rope bridge like this all the time. Oh, yeah, I guess he would have. You get used to it. This is just a trial to prove you're worthy warriors. The forest below is full of huge wolves. What's wrong, Luffy? You feel that? Getting goosebumps. Oh, God, him getting goosebumps is quite the thing. We can't see, we can't go, see, right? Then you can't go either. All forests from now on are off limits. I heard something back in the block country, too. A roar. It's gotta be coming from down there. So he's hearing the voice of all things, I guess? Because no one else was hearing it. I'm going on ahead. And he jumps off the bridge. Hey, Luffy, this is nothing to Usopp, the brave warrior. Where are you going? I love that Nami's like riding on Chopper because he's used to this. So I love it. The wolves are down there. Where are you going? Huh. Okay, back on the Great Eric. It says, what? We attacked Egghead, according to the morning paper. Why would they lie like that? It's too small to make out. I'll read it aloud. Oh, the papers are too small. The giant warrior pirates have awoken after a century-long absence. They set Egghead ablaze with Emperor Straw Hat Luffy. The captains of the legendary crew, Broggy the Red Ogre and Dory the Blue Ogre, I don't remember them having those surnames, but maybe it was, have received new bounties of 1.8 billion apiece. Shit. Okay, they changed our bounties. I mean, goddamn, you've had them for like a century. 1.8 billion. Didn't it? We didn't intend on making a comeback. Your bounties used to only be 100 million. That's quite a jump. Holy shit. That means that, like, that means they had the same bounty that Luffy got in like 6 months of being a pirate. And they were being pirates for more than like a century at that point. Like, what the fuck? You guys suck. Prices would have changed a great deal in the last 100 years. This amount seems reasonable for you captains. They're also blaming Luffy for Vegapunk's murder. What? Oh, look, he still has the X mark on his arm. Interesting. I figured that would have been gone. Do you get tattooed on? They're always changing the narrative. Well, so you guys killed me, huh? Fucking you bitch. Shut up. We fought tooth and nail to save you. When was this taken? The world, or the WEJ, World Economic Times, somehow always gets their scoop, even on Egghead. Whoever took this picture probably got a handsome reward. Yeah, like this is like the one of Vegapunk is one thing, but getting the one for Luffy, and that was like in the middle of a battle because you can see some of the battle damage. Like whoever did it risked their very lives. Hey, when Luffy turns into that freedom form of his, does he normally get this mark on his arm? Wait, oh shit. Not sure he was hopping around too much to see for me to see. It seems off. His arm is blurry, but that mark is crystal clear. Why worry about it? It just seems familiar. Oh shit. She remembers it from their time. Let's see. So Straw Hat Luffy, or Straw Hat, is officially on a similar standing as Red Hair, right? I mean, she should remember that because when she joined the crew, right? It was when they had that mark during the Alabasta arc. So, even that whippersnapper of ours, Haradin, is under your umbrella, I hear. That rambunctious brat is the king's own kid, you know. Wait, what? What? Haradin is royalty? Really? He wanted to come fetch you himself, but we had seniority. Besides, someone's got to keep an eye out for trouble in Elbaf. Trouble? It started back when our captains were missing. See, has another prince. When he was born, they called him the Accursed Prince. He's devoted himself to darkness, and a few years ago, he was sentenced to crucifixion. God. He tried to flee, but we warriors all came together to catch him. What? All the warriors of Elbaf? His name wouldn't happen to be... Yeah, he's not right in the head. You see, there's a legendary devil fruit said to be passed down through the royal family. His desire to eat it was so great that he killed his own father, King Harold. Wait, Harold? So it's not Odin? Huh. That's why we won't let the accursed prince loose again. If Loki ever does escape, it'll be the end of everything. He's the shame of Elbaf. Oh my god. He looks demonic. What the fuck? Is that him? He's all locked up in chains and Luffy found him. State your name. I'm Luffy, the man who's going to be king of the pirates. King? Oh, where is this place? Who are you? This is Warland, the mighty kingdom of Elbaf. Oh my god, there's a massive fucking sword amongst the branches. We're actually getting to see Elbaf in its entirety. They say it is the birthplace of war. I am the sun god who will bring about the end of the world. Loki. Elbaf, bum bum bum. Elbaf, dum dum. So the birthplace of war, the Warland, Elbaf, and there's a 2-week break. Everything's gone crazy. Okay, seeing that Elbaf is literally built in the branches. I mean, there seems to be some structures kind of dotting unless I'm looking at it wrong, but there's like the one castle that leads up that they were at. But they're talking about that there are 2 princes. And presumably this is Loki. You know, he announced himself as such, though I'm surprised that they chained him up to the tree like that. So who's the other prince? Thor? But then again, they say King Harold, so that's not Odin. So they're just kind of loosely basing it around Norse mythology. I'm a little confused, to be honest. Also, is that water pouring down from the top of the tree? Is it from snow? Like, there's multiple waterfalls. Huh. It's kind of weird. So it's like a frozen... it's a winter island, as it seems. And it's just kind of all suspended in the tree. Quite interesting. Oh, there's even like guns and turrets and stuff built amongst it for defense. So I'm assuming, what if this is like the father tree atom? Like Yggdrasil is what they call it, but then other people started calling it the atom tree, and that's why they have to apprehend intruders, because they're otherwise their whole world will essentially be destroyed because they built their lives amongst the branches. If those branches are gone, so goes a lot of their infrastructure and their way of life, because otherwise you just have like a icy wasteland, it looks like. So interesting. But yeah, also Loki is just kind of creepy. The more I look at him, like, he's got like some tattoos underneath the chains there that like go up his arms. They're kind of like skeletal tattoos, I think, and he's got like a skull with a crown on it on his belt. He's got his eyes are covered up with bandages. He's got long hair, long horns, one of which looks bandaged on his helmet, though that could just be his. He looks nothing like the thing we saw with the whole thing of when Big Mom tried to marry off Chiffon and Charlotte. Or not Charlotte, but Lola. Yeah. And so, yeah, not really sure. They probably just didn't really care for him being crazy. But also, they have a fruit that's being passed down through the family line. That's kind of interesting. But also, him being crazy, is that due to the fruit? Let me reread that a little bit. Devoted himself to darkness. They crucified him, which I guess is what happened there. He tried to flee, but they came together to. Yeah, so that was the crucifixion, I guess. Though it's not the traditional one that I'm used to. Okay. A legendary devil fruit. So he called himself the Sun God, which is kind of weird, because presumably Luffy has that. So what's going on here? But yeah, if it's legendary, that means it's probably either a mythical devil fruit, an ancient devil fruit, maybe. So we'll see. We'll see. Or it's a really powerful, like, paramecia. But we'll have to wait and see how that works. But yeah, his desire was just too great, and he killed his father to get the devil fruit. Okay. Really interesting here. I'm not exactly sure what to make of this. Also, he still has a weapon, it looks like. There's some kind of a weapon behind him. And weird that you would waste the time. Excuse me. Can't tell if it's an axe or whatever. It just ends in a wooden handle. So yeah. There's a lot going on there. I like it. But, yeah. Guess that's about all I have to say about the chapter. Interesting. Like, is Road, like, royalty? Because he was in that castle and also called himself the Sun God and all that. And it's like part of the crazy delusion of the royal family. Maybe this whole legendary devil fruit thing is more so messed up illusions from some kind of side effect of the powers. Don't really know. But yeah. Let me know your own thoughts and opinions. Anything I misunderstood, please let me know down below. Check out my other content. Links down below for all my socials. Part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel. And yeah, as always, later days. Until next time, Quiche-lings. Loki is a weirdo. But cool. In a weird way.